Hello, I am Dr. Mark Schaefer, and I am an assistant professor in the School of Social Work, and I also am the advisor to the Phi Alpha, the Chi Eta chapter of Phi Alpha, and I want to bring you greetings from the School of Social Work, and particularly from my home office, which you can see in my background. And just to say just a couple of things to get us started today in this Phi Alpha induction and student recognition. I have had the rare privilege of being a social worker now for about 21 years. And I say rare privilege because I feel like at any point that we have the opportunity to do something significant for someone who has a need, and we do that in a professional manner, that's for me a rare privilege, and I am so grateful for that opportunity today. We are here today to recognize all of you, our students, in a variety of ways, but also those that are being inducted into the Chi Eta chapter of Phi Alpha. It's an interesting thing to have a celebration for social workers, because if you're kind of noticing how things often go, due to the nature of the work that we often do, we are behind the scenes and we aren't always recognized openly. I don't know, and maybe it's said and I miss it, but I don't see a lot of people saying in an award show, "Oh, I'm so grateful for my social worker who helped me get here today." Or my protective worker who kept me safe, or the hospital social worker when I was, you get the idea. But today, because it's us and we're here together, we get to celebrate. And I'm so excited about that, because our profession is solid and it's good and it's something to be proud of and to be part of. So I would just want to welcome you all. There's likely to be a glitch or two in what we do today, but understand that we are here to celebrate and we're going to be real people as we do this, and I'm so glad that you are all here.
So I'm going to bring welcome also from the School of Social Work. My name is Dr. Jennifer Jewell, and I'm proud to be here with you today as the interim director of the School of Social Work. Now, I often brag on our dynamic School of Social Work because we are leading the way when it comes to teaching the next social work professionals. Salisbury University's School of Social Work is the only social work program on Maryland's Eastern Shore. But beyond that, we are the only School of Social Work with a reach across the state of Maryland, with satellite programs at Hagerstown, Cecil, Southern Maryland, Y Mills, and all points in between with our regional online MSW option. Did I also mention that we provide the social work education to the military contractors, and their dependents in Europe? Our reach is vast. Now, you are some of the brightest social work students, both our Phi Alpha inductees and the student award recipients. You are students who set high standards for yourself, strive and succeed at excellence in scholarship, service, and achievement in your social work courses. Yet scholarship is much more than just getting straight A's. It's a lifelong love of learning. In the social work profession, we call this our commitment to lifelong learning, which doesn't end when you walk across the proverbial stage, given our current circumstances. Lifelong learning is a professional responsibility to dig deeper, question the evidence, seek answers, and acquire new knowledge and practice skills, most recent and relevant to our professional work. Your achievements in the realms of scholarship and service are being honored here today by your induction into this prestigious society or your award that you are receiving. An honor such as this is a wonderful way for Salisbury University School of Social Work to recognize and celebrate the choices and sometimes the sacrifices that you have made to be here today. But I believe that what should make you and your family and friends the most proud is not the actual honor itself, while that is wonderful, but what you had to do to earn it. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, the reward of a thing well done is to have done it. Any recognition is just the icing on the cake, not to be expected, but definitely to be enjoyed, as Dr. Schaefer has said. And today is the day to enjoy it. I would now like to invite Dr. Fiala, the founding dean of the College of Health and Human Services, to provide remarks.
Thank you, Dr. Jewell. Let me be among the first to congratulate you on your achievement. I bring greetings from Salisbury University and our College of Health and Human Services, and I'm really just thinking carefully about what Dr. Schaefer said about recognition and the social work profession. And whatever I can do to validate you in your roles today, that's what I want to do, because the social work profession is such a noble profession. I am so honored and privileged to work with social workers on a regular basis. And, you know, it takes a real special student to pursue this field, and you chose this field. And today, not only do we get to praise you for that choice, but we get to celebrate the award recipients and the Honor Society induction. So you're among the best and the brightest within that already elite group that's chosen to pursue social work. And I just know that regardless of the path, regardless of what avenue you pick within the profession, that you're going to make an incredible impact. And I just want to thank you for making this choice, making this commitment. And I do also want to give a special thank you to the social work faculty and staff for supporting you in your journey. This is an incredible group, and Dr. Jewell elaborated on the reach of this group and the educational experience you have. So I just am so grateful to have this opportunity with you today, although it's not in person, from home offices or homes, to say thank you for everything that you've done. And we're so, so very proud of you.
I think I'm supposed to go now. Okay. All right, can you all hear me? Okay. Hello. I'm assuming you all can hear me, and I'm assuming you can see me. And so the one thing that I want to say is, yeah, I'm in my home office, but I chose this particular background because you all are the rock stars of the day. And so you should be celebrating as if you were at a concert. My name is Clifton Griffin, and I'm Dean of Grad Studies and Research here at SU. And it seems like every year I've been invited to be a part of this particular special program to honor folks that are being inducted into your honor society and those that are graduating, whether it's the MSW program or undergraduates or whatever your particular status may be. There seems to be some event going on in the world or in society that I always say social workers really excel at a time like this. And here we are among the most challenging times that our state, region, country, and world have ever seen. And I would once again say that social workers as a profession and as individuals are needed now more than ever. And just the fact that you have chosen this profession speaks to your individual drive and your ability to see a need, serve a need, and get things done. As others have said, the impact of the social work program here at SU is all across the state and the region. And I see folks logging in from saying hello from all around the state and region, and that's fantastic. So first and foremost, thank you for being who you are. Congratulations on just making it through the semester. I mean, whether you're a student, faculty member, staff person, the fact that we have been able to successfully navigate and provide a positive experience to one another is something to celebrate just in and of itself. And the fact that those of you who are students have been able to do that in such a high achieving manner, well, as I said, it's because social workers get things done. And so I am incredibly appreciative and proud to be associated with this program. The faculty, staff, and others associated always step to the front whenever there's a new challenge, whether it's talking about how can we offer a program in a different location or using a different modality. This department, school, program always gets it done. So I'm appreciative to everyone that's associated with the social work program. Congratulations to all of the students who are graduating or who are being inducted in Honor Society or who have achieved some other noble recognition. You certainly have earned it, and we are very proud of you. So thank you very much and good luck.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. I'm Dr. Ellen Schaefer-Salins, and I am the award committee chair. And I have the great honor of helping to pick the awards, our 4 student awards that we have for the School of Social Work. On the committee, we also have Ann Chillingworth-Schaefer and Dr. Suk Kim. So what we do is we ask all the faculty and staff to nominate students in the School of Social Work for these awards, and then the committee picks the people that we think are the most deserving, though everyone that was nominated, every student is very deserving. Okay, our first award, and I think we have a picture for that person. Yes, there they are. So we have 2 students of the year, one at the BASW level and one at the MSW level. Our student of the year for BASW is Tiffany Fleming. Congratulations. Tiffany is an excellent student with exceptional critical thinking skills. She's very active on campus as a NIA mentee, and she is the College of Health and Human Service representative to the Salisbury University president. Her future plan is to go on to graduate school at Salisbury University and to obtain her MSW. And she would like to work in the future with children and families. And our MSW student of the year is Jordan Fox. Jordan's area of interest in social work is research and program evaluation. Her internship was a non-traditional placement and was primarily focused on research and assisting Dr. Buchanan in her research courses. In addition, she served as a graduate student representative on the assessment committee for the School of Social Work and on the institutional review board for Salisbury University. She was also a graduate assistant in the School of Social Work. And moving forward, Jordan plans to join the administrative team at LifeMark, which is a nonprofit counseling center in Salisbury. So those are our 2 student of the years. And then we have 2 students who won our Outstanding Service Awards. June Cleary won our BASW Outstanding Service Award. June is a student at our Hagerstown location who's taken a lead in their social work student organization. She's been involved in coordinating the Social Work Month activities at the Hagerstown campus and even spoke on the student panel for all social work students on the topic of voting. She'll be continuing her education with Salisbury University to obtain her MSW, and she will be completing an employment-based internship at Big Brothers and Big Sisters doing volunteer and community support while helping with special projects and would like to get a full-time position with them. So that's June. And our last award goes to Alexandra Chin, who has won our MSW Outstanding Service Award. Alex is an officer in Phi Alpha. She's actively engaged in both the School of Social Work and the larger Salisbury University community. Her primary area of interest in social work is education and housing policy. Her dream would be to entirely reform our education system to make it more equitable for all, which would be wonderful. She is striving to obtain a position within Social Service Department here in Maryland, and one day she hopes to run for Senate. So congratulations to all of our 2020 student award winners. I really congratulate you all and wish you a wonderful, wonderful future.
Greetings, I'm Professor Jim Forte. The School of Social Work community includes two very special people. You may not have heard of them, Charles and Barbara Emery. They are here, and I thought you could wave hello, or if you want to say hello, Charles and Barbara. Unmute yourself.
Yes, well, thank you. I've been trying to send a chat and can't figure out how to do it because I'm old. But we are just really proud of everyone that is there and the faculty and what you're doing. It's just an incredible job. We are both academics, but can't even begin to imagine what it would have been like to do this year's work, and are really proud of all of you and happy to be part of this celebration.
Barbara?
I can't say much more. It's really nice to see. It's better than nice. It's just great to see people so committed to their careers this early on. And it's a call, I believe. And I wish all of you the best.
Thank you. The Emerys created a scholarship in 2005 in memory of their son and to affirm caring and dedicated professional social workers like those who help the Emery family. In the recent 14 years, Charles and Barbara Emery have awarded the annual scholarship to 32 different undergraduate social work students. The scholarship money funds one student per year. However, in 12 of these 14 years, the Emerys have awarded the scholarship to 2 to 4 students, making the difference up from their own resources. Students from each site in the United States can apply for the scholarship, and scholarships have been awarded to students at the Salisbury campus, the Cecil campus, and the Hagerstown campus. Charles and Barbara tell the student candidates that the scholarship is their way to invest in social workers and to multiply their own efforts to do good deeds significantly. Charles and Barbara give so generously, and I know that our Stephen Michael Emery and Paul Porter Emery Scholarship recipients work hard to ensure that the Emerys earn an impressive return on their investment. The Emerys have broken a record. They've reached new heights in giving this 15th year and awarded 5 scholarships. The recipients of the Fall 20, Spring 21, Stephen Michael Emery and Paul Porter Emery Scholarship are Cassandra Blake, Sarah Day, Courtney Miller, Andrea Nickel, and Abigail Roglitz. The School of Social Work Scholarship Committee thanks very much to its hardworking members, Hagerstown Site Coordinator Ann Chillingworth Schaefer, Professor Ellen Schaefer-Salins, Graduate Field Director Jennifer Schmer-Mahorn, and Professor Heather Dial. Now oversees the selection of recipients for 3 other scholarships. Go to SU Academic Works if you want to see the full description of these scholarships. I won't tell you them because of time. The scholarship and recipients, the additional scholarships and recipients are the Amy Stoops Rhodes Memorial Scholarship with the recipient Stephanie Freuling. The Ann and John Gilheeney Scholarship with the recipient being Montana Dye, and the Mannion Scholarship Endowment with the recipient being Shamara Smiley. Thanks to all our benefactors and congratulations to all our recipients. So how about a thumbs up or a round of applause or anything? Well done.
Congratulations to all of our students, and also for these students who are being recognized in such a special way. Each year when we do the induction, we feel it's important to have someone bring some thoughts to you about our profession. And because we are a profession, you know, we're actively involved in doing the work that is social work. And so when I think of someone to do this and to speak to us, I I do think that it's so important that we have people that can just speak to what it is that we do and how we do it in such a wonderfully positive way. So I do want to introduce Miss Jamie Truitt, and I'll ask her to talk a little bit about the work that she does, but to say also that she is one of our adjunct instructors, along with being a practicing social worker, and we're so glad that she could join us today.
Oh, well, thank you so much, Mark, for the introduction and to the planning committee for the opportunity to share a few moments with you celebrating Phi Alpha and the induction today. As Mark said, yes, I am a practicing social worker. I currently work for a local home health organization, and we have been busy with the work every day, taking care of our patients, of our clients and their families throughout this pandemic, as well as staying busy, doing my best to support students from that remote location as everything got moved off campus. So I want to say today, hey there, future social workers, and say to you, congratulations, each and every one of you, for earning membership on your achievement and scholarship, on having your hard work acknowledged, on the endless reading, studying, writing, the last minute cramming, those occasional all-nighters, for completing assignments not only on time, but with academic excellence. Well done to each of you. So as Mark said, the planning committee and he approached about me saying a few words today and keeping it positive and forward focused and really talking about our profession. And so with that, we decided to really think about and look at the purpose of social work, the value of it, and how you can continue to tap in and keep that profession and that drive. And so if you have not already been asked, be prepared, because you will be. Why social work? People often say, oh, you're a social worker? That has to be really difficult. There are assumptions made that we remove children or only help people get money. And what I can say to that is that social work is empowerment in action. This profession is the art of listening and the science of hope. And so when someone asks me why not is my question. How could you not want to be a part of something that's so amazing? We as practitioners are agents of change. We get to be a part of the growth process. We get to see the evolution and help folks find positive in those difficult times. We get to help them find the light through the darkness that they're currently experiencing. When I think about the value of social work, I think about usefulness. What is the worth of our profession and what is the importance? And for me as a practitioner, this work and being in this work, you get to see and be a part of growth, of transformation. You get to see and help others see the beauty that lies within the struggle. We get to help change perspective and help folks view things from a different spot or a different site. Albert Einstein has a quote that says, everyone is a genius. But if you judge a fish by his ability to climb a tree, then he will spend his whole life believing that he is stupid. As social workers, we get to be those folks who tell that fish, who tell that person just how valuable and amazing they are. We help remind them of the strengths that they have. We get to be a part of people owning their story. And we help them realize that they don't have to be a participant in that story, that they can be the author, that they can make the change, and they can write their story themselves. That is where the magic happens of this work. We do not have potions, we do not have spells, a crystal ball, or a magic wand. But in our act of sitting, of listening, of hearing, that is where the magic happens. And for some folks, we may be the first person to really sit and hear their voice. So that brings me to passion. Passion for me is that commitment to continue. And 21 years in the field this year, how people ask me, do you continue? And what I say is this: as social workers, I believe we are warriors for humanity, for connection, and for healing. We know and acknowledge the power of the human spirit, and we get to be a part of fostering each person's courage to begin to move forward and affect change. Why social work? How? For a better day, for a better way, for a better life. It's that science of hope, right, that I first talked about. We get to be a part of the work that allows people to see that they have the power, the ability, the strength to take just that first step, to use their voice, and that is amazing. We also teach folks and get to remember to acknowledge even the smallest piece of change deserves a celebration, the smallest joy, the smallest success. Now I'm going to tell you this work is challenging. It will push you in ways that you may not yet know. But what I want you to remember is this: progress comes in stages, small ones sometimes. The mountain of difficulty that brings people through your door or to your desk or to your office may not be moved through your work with them, but a path around it might be explored and a new path might be charted, and that is worth doing every single time. So in sharing with you, what I want is I think about the significant pieces of information that have been shared with me from social work mentors along the way. And I would like to pass those along to you. And there are three that I think are really very important to stay motivated, to stay true to our roots as social workers, and to continue to push forward. The first is self-care. And if you've had me in a class or on a committee, then you understand that this is something that I talk about relentlessly because it is important. It is real, it is necessary. And when self-care is practiced continuously, it will prevent you from burning out. So give yourself permission to check out, to relax, to do nothing, to learn, to walk, to veg, to hang with friends and family, to explore interests inside and outside of our field. When you are tired, rest. When you are stressed, talk. Recoup and regroup. Seek help from trusted advisors, from counselors, from your therapist, from your family and friends. This work is difficult, and there will be times when you need support too. You cannot fill from an empty cup, so commit to maintain your balance. The second is the 3 R's. This piece of advice was given to me by a board member on a program right after graduation for my undergrad. And she said the 3 R's, and they are relationship, relationship, relationship. Be good to those folks around you, to yourself, to the practice, to your clients, to your colleagues, to the field. Remember that non-judgmental stance we talk about in class, it's a real thing, and we have to embrace it and continue it each day as we walk our social work journey. Build relationship, build connection, be kind. Maya Angelou said, people may not always remember what you did or what you said, but they will always remember how you made them feel. And that is golden. And the last that I'll leave you as a piece of advice is seek to understand everything, always. And recognize that success is not only measured in change of behavior or situation, but it can also be achieved simply by expanding understanding. Social work is people work. It is soul work, and it is worth doing every single time. And so, in closing, I say again to you, congratulations for your academic achievements, for the recognition of the work that you've accomplished, and for choosing a profession that continuously believes in the tenacity and greatness of humanity. I wish you all the best as you move forward on your social work journey.
Yay, Jamie.
Thanks.
Thank you, Jamie, so much for so much that you shared that just fits where we are today and as a profession. So now we're going to move into the actual induction ceremony for Phi Alpha. And I want to introduce two of our participants, Alexandra Chin, that you've already seen initially, has been our Chi Eta president for this past academic year, and Lindsay Barnaby, who has been our Chi Eta secretary. So at this point, we will follow our induction ceremony, beginning with Alexandra.
Hi guys, I'm hoping you can hear me and see me. I just wanted to say thank you, Jamie, first for speaking and being our speaker, encouraging us to always be aware and everything like that. So I really appreciate that. Let's see. So welcome everyone, Phi Alpha members, social work faculty and staff, family members, friends. I'm really proud to be your president and be here to share this special day with you. We're all here for the purpose of inducting new members into the Chi Eta chapter of Phi Alpha here at Salisbury University. The purpose of Phi Alpha Honor Society is to provide a closer bond among students of social work and promote humanitarian goals and ideals. Phi Alpha fosters high standards of education for social workers and invites into membership those who have excellence in scholarship and achievement in social work. Phi Alpha's slogan that embraces their purpose is through knowledge, the challenge to serve. I would like to introduce back to you, Dr. Schaefer, who will share with you the history of Phi Alpha. You're on mute, Dr. Schaefer.
Remember when I said about the flukes in our presentation?
That's okay.
The concept of a National Social Work Honor Society came from a group of undergraduate students in social work at Michigan State University in 1960. Investigation revealed that local chapters existed at 3 schools. Those 3 schools, along with a few other schools, formed a National Honor Society committee in November 1960. For more than a year, this committee worked on the Constitution and other administrative matters. The name Phi Alpha and the key were adopted from the local chapter which existed at Florida State University. The Constitution and formal organization were completed in 1962, and 6 chapters qualified to become charter chapters. They were Florida State, Michigan State University, Ohio Northern University, Central State College, University of Dayton, and the University of Tennessee. Now there are over 400 chapters in existence, and the addition of new chapters is continuing. And we are one of those chapters, and we're very glad to do that today.
Thank you, Dr. Schaefer. Could all new members of Phi Alpha please make sure your video is on and whatever you're using for the candle, virtual or other light or real candle is ready. I introduce to you now our Secretary, Lindsay Barnaby.
Hi guys, congratulations. So the highest honor that one can receive in social work at Salisbury University is being extended to you now because you are a proven candidate for initiation and have met all the requirements of our organization. We have chosen to call this society Phi Alpha, which means love of humanity, and we have adopted the colors blue and gold. You have been selected by the local chapter to become members of the National Social Work Honor Society because you have evidence and interest in the profession of social work. You have attained academic excellence, not only in your social work education, but also in all other academic areas. And we believe you are dedicated to the idea of service to humanity. You have also demonstrated a commitment to the standards, ethics, and goals of the social work profession. Dr. Schaefer, could you please join us and guide us in the lighting of the candles?
So in a ceremony, we use the lighting of the candle because it's the idea of conferring light that we send from each other and then take it out to share with the people we work with. And the reason I love this concept is because we often bring the hope and the light of hope to the people that we serve. And that's one of the key elements of our profession. So however you do it, you don't have to do anything. You can do like I'm doing or whatever. But when your name is called, go ahead and light your candle if you have it and feel part of this ceremony.
Okay, thank you. Madam President, I have the honor of presenting to you the following candidates who have earned membership in the Phi Alpha Honor Society. If I mess up any names, I apologize. Marissa Bartone, Melody Bell, Eric Bianco, George Bowden, Lauren Brewer, Taylor Buggus, Jason Burrow, June Cleary, Brian Kamale, Lauren Cullen, Shaniqua Diggs, Ruth England, Alyssa Evans, Rebecca Flanagan, Tiffany Fleming, Alexandra Forsythe, Allery Gingerich, Dawn Good, Anna Hall, Anne Marie Hassan, Ashley Hayden, Aubrey Hod, Deanna Heisen, Tori Johnson, Michelle Kaiser, Angel Kurtz, Layla Martinez, Whitney McCuskey, Courtney Miller, Emily Mansada Gutierrez, Amy Nicholson, Jessica Pegram, Elise Pennington, Sierra Ringley, Cassie Russell, Alexa Schultes, Karen Sachs, Hallie Stolfoff, Ashley Stuck, Justin Taylor, Bianca Torres, Casey Vendetti, Leanne Weimer, Chelsea Wilson, Nicole Wolf Sumner, Ashley Illo, and Linda Zalea. These candidates have been examined and found qualified for membership under our Constitution. They have been elected by this society on the basis of their scholarly achievement and interest in social work.
Lindsay, I don't know if it was just me, but I'm just gonna say Senya Wadford just because you might have skipped it. I'm not sure, but I'm just gonna say it.
Go for it.
I feel like
go for it.
I just don't want to miss anyone. But anyway, guys, I congratulate you and welcome you into the Qaeda chapter of the Phi Alpha Honor Society. You have chosen and are now about to be given the charge and purposes of the Phi Alpha Honor Society. If you agree to these charges and purposes, please answer "I do" after I have read each statement. Dr. Schaefer, how do you want to do that?
I think that they're probably going to, because it would just, one person would block everyone. They'll have to stay muted, unfortunately, but do go ahead and say it and just give a little pause for that. I think that's probably best.
Great. Okay, thank you. So after I read, just say I do. Do you agree to recognize and encourage scholastic achievement among the students who are majoring in social work? Please answer I do.
I do.
I do.
I do. Do you agree to improve and further the goals and objectives of social work by encouraging objectivity and awareness of current developments and practices in the various fields of social work? Please answer I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
I do.
And also further these goals by stimulating research in preparation for a career in social work. Please answer I do.
I do.
Fabulous. Okay, guys, so I'm going to say a pledge and you're going to repeat after me, but put yourselves on mute because if everyone says it at once, it'll just be messy. So just put yourselves on mute and say it to yourself, please, and thank you. Now that I state your name, have become an active member of Phi Alpha Honor Society, I will uphold its dignity and promote its goals and high ideals as a student as well as in professional life. I will actively participate in meetings and chapter projects and endeavor to maintain a high scholastic average. You may now please extinguish your candles. Congratulations on your newly acquired membership. May you encourage its growth through your continued association and assistance, and may you also uphold the charges and purposes to which you have just agreed. Please join me in congratulating our newest members of the Chi Eta chapter of the Phi Alpha Honor Society. And I guess we can take ourselves off mute and clap. Congrats, everyone.
Thank you.
Well, this brings us to the end of what we had planned for our ceremony today. I want to thank all of you for participating the best way that we can, and just encourage you to stay connected. Even over the summer and whatnot, we do have a lot of tools that will allow us to do that, and I encourage you to do that. Even if you're graduating, stay in touch and let us know. And the last things that I think about this is be as safe as you are able to be. Learn about and exercise your strengths and stay curious. Thank you, everybody, for a great induction and celebration of awards and all of your work, and hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day.
Congrats, guys.
Congratulations.